sleeping position. The lying
What position?
Lying position.
Okay. Right. Arkja, we'll now first talk about your education and we will take class 10 as the baseline. Okay. From 10 onwards, the overall percentage of marks that you scored in each class up till now. In your academic career, your most favorite or liked subject with reasons, your most admired or favorite teacher, once again with reasons. How friendly are you, and amongst your friends, how big is your circle? And there would be somebody who would be your best friend, and there would be certain reasons for that. I would be interested in knowing those details. And finally, we'll talk about the extracurricular activities, position of responsibilities, and if there was a subject you were not interested in or a teacher did not impress you, we will discuss those details as well.
So starting with my class 10, so I did my schooling from St. Joseph Co-ed School, Bhopal, wherein in 10th board I scored 84%. So in class 12, later I went to Delhi Public School, Kolar Road, where in 12th board I scored 88.6%. Currently I am pursuing my graduation from Lakshminarayan College of Technology, wherein my current CGPA according to my 6th semester is 7.7. So moving towards my favorite subject. So for me there is no as such loved or hated subject. I have always been an average student since my school days, and I have maintained the balance and consistency in each and every subject of mine. So I can't filter out my favorite or the most hated subject. So moving on to my favorite teacher. So my favorite teacher is Dr. Alpna Verma. She taught me mathematics in class 11th and 12th. The reason why I find her my favorite is she taught mathematics subject like a mother. My mother herself is a mathematics teacher, and I used to think that no one teaches better math to me than my mother. But Alpna ma'am taught me in such an easier way. Like class 11th mathematics is quite difficult as compared to 12th or 10th. So making the subject easier and fun-loving. So she generated that interest in me for class 11th. Otherwise, I was quite afraid with class 11th maths. But she made me realize that how easy it is and how interesting it is to study 11th mathematics. So moving on towards my best friend and my closest friend. So my best friend is Roshan Pathak. We are friends from past 16 years. We became friends when we were in KG1, and still we are sharing the same bond. The reason why he is my best friend is he is a constant motivator. He motivates me and I also motivate him. He motivates me in each and every field. Though our fields are different, I am a defense aspirant and he is into business intelligence. But we both enlighten each other with our own fields, and we both listen to each other with same interest, with same interest. So this made me his best friend. And speaking of my closest friend, so it is Kritika Sahu. So I met her in my college days. So we are friends from past 4 years. The reason she is my best friend is, first of all, she lives nearby. So all the time we go out for hangout and and also we are in same class. So we feel that I feel that my perspective and her perspective almost matches all the time, and she motivates me a lot. She is also very much into tech. We both are into data science, but I think that her knowledge in data science is far more better than me, which fascinates me a lot, because even though being in on the same level, she knows more than me. So I feel that being her friend enlightens me in all the way possible, and also we share our thoughts. We both are of different field again, but we both listen to our fields, our interests with same interest. So moving on towards my extracurricular activities. So apart from academics, I have also been into sports. In my school days, I was a national player in rope skipping championship. I participated in it for 4 consecutive years from 2016 to 2020, where I bagged the gold medal and the silver medal. Apart from sports, in school days I also participated in a dance competition, orating competition, and many more. So, and I continued this in my college days as well. I took part in inter-branch throw ball competition and basketball competition. So, moreover, I also focus on my tech growth co-curricular activities. I constantly participated in hackathons, various hackathons, the local level and national level hackathons as well. I participated in Smart India Hackathon, and I was the leader of Smart India Hackathon 2024, and we won the Smart India Hackathon, which is conducted by Ministry of Education. So me and my team won the Smart India Hackathon, and various more hackathons we won, which were not national level but at local level, like JLU Hackathon, LNCT Hackathon, like that. So moving towards the subject I hate the most, sir, like I said, there is no as such subject which I hate. I have been always constant and consistent and balanced in each and every subject of mine. And sir,
Now, I asked you if you were not very keen about the subject you didn't like, or a teacher didn't get touch you.
so subject which I didn't like most was Hindi, because in class 10 we had Hindi course A, and before that I never pursued like we have this option to opt between French, Sanskrit and Hindi from class 6 itself. So I opted French, but then after 8 when I went for Hindi, I found it quite difficult as it was course A. So therefore for me it was quite difficult to jump from French to Hindi directly, but somehow I managed and I scored well in Hindi, all because of my hard work and the consistency which I made that I have to do. But that subject was quite problematic for me.
Okay, and any teacher you didn't like?
No sir, there is no as such. By the grace of God, I got all great teachers. Till now I have.
Okay, Arkja, so Hindi is a national language. What language do you speak at home?
Sir, I speak Hindi, but actually there are two types of courses. Course A and Course B in Hindi. Course A is a clished Hindi in which there is immense, hardcore grammatical languages there. So, like clished words were there. So, I found it quite.
Tell me one or two words where which are different from our normal dialect.
Sir, I can't tell like that, but I found it difficult to memorize the Vyakaran part especially.
Okay, but French is a foreign language. That should have been difficult for you, more difficult.
No, sir, French was quite easier than Hindi, because French is almost like English only.
How much French did you learn?
Sir, I can introduce myself in French to you.
Comment allez-vous?
Okay. So I'll start. So.
Okay, doesn't matter. Right. Now, when you say rope skipping, is there any other form of skipping beside rope skipping?
So rope skipping itself has many variations. In rope skipping, we have endurance for 3 minutes. We have 30 minutes jogging. We have hop, and there's freestyle. So I was there into freestyle.
How was this? When you say you won a medal, what is the type of competition which takes place?
So if we talk about freestyle, so in freestyle we basically have to perform gymnastic while doing the rope. So the marks based are like that. The level of gymnastic you have done under the rope, inside the rope, and we get 1 minute 15 seconds of time we get, and in that time bound it depends how many different gymnastic moves we have done and of what level. Like there are 3 levels: level 1, level 2 and level 3. So the marks are calculated upon that.
Is that you need so much of motivation, and what type of things do you require motivation to do better?
So for me motivation comes from within, but when it comes to friends, so these days friends are like like let's say I am a self-motivated girl, but my friends it becomes super flows. My friends also motivates me, I also motivate myself. So I love when friends understand, even though if they are of different fields, and they listen to you. Like if I was studying about the difference between Great Britain and UK, what's the difference between that? So I share my views. Ki,
Okay, I've understood that part, but I'm asking you your fields where generally people motivate you.
so whenever I feel low, that time they are like कि नहीं अर्कजा तू कर लेगी. So like that, a tiny bit of push from friends' sides. It when you are at your lowest, and when you get that from your friends, from external, when sometimes you can't get it from within, that is something which is required to me sometimes.
And it helps to push up.
Yeah, it really helps.
Okay, what has been your lowest point in life and some other examples when you felt low?
So recently when I felt low was when I saw Navy GS cutoff. The cutoff went 78.3 and my normalized marks were 77.9. And I was feeling ki why this happened. I am preparing from past few years, and I am a hardcore defense aspirant, and I have never been to even a single SSB. And I was very excited कि this November I am going to go for SSB, and I told my parents कि November में I am getting my SSB, so be ready, I will go. But then when I got the result, I couldn't make it just by 0.4 marks. So that was something which made me feel very low.
Okay. And what do your friends think about you?
So my friends think of me as a fun-loving and very open-minded and a good-hearted person who loves being around people, who loves socializing, who is kind-hearted, and also they think of me as goal-oriented and hardcore defense aspirant.
Hardcore defense aspirant.
I mean,
And they don't find you working hard for your aspirations?
they do, sir. They do.
Okay. And something they want you to improve upon or they don't like about you?
So there is nothing they don't like about me, but yes, they might say that sometimes I am very, hard on myself. Like I am very, if something didn't happen, like if I want, like I'm very time bounded. If I want something to happen within 1 hour, then it should get done within 1 hour, not more than that. Even though if it's midnight or any time, I have to get it done. So they think I'm very much, bounded with my own boundaries. I create my own boundaries and then I work upon it like anything. So they think you need to be soft on myself.
So do you think that that is a positive issue, that if you set a goal and if your timing is realistic and if you achieve within time bound tasks, then I think that's a positive point.
So it is positive when it comes to goals, but it is sometimes when it comes to naive things, like I have to do my cooking, like if I cook dinner. So if like the time bound is from 7 to 8, I have to cook anyhow. But if I get late, then I'll be like bahar se mangwa. So they say कि फिर why did you do that? You need to focus.
While cooking, time bound is not a problem. If you're running out of time, increase the flow of gas and cook faster.
But then food will not be tasty, sir.
I think the problem is you don't spend enough time with your friends. That is their complaint.
No, sir, I do.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what happens when you have some difference of opinion with your friends?
So then we listen to each other's opinions, and then we come to a common ground.
Okay. What are your other hobbies, interests and hobbies? How do you spend your spare time? What is your routine? What time do you get up? And thereafter, in detail, how do you spend the balance part of the day?
So my routine starts from 5:30 a.m. I wake up at 5:30 a.m. I get some freshen up and then I have some coffee. Then I go out for run. Then I come back at around 6:15. I leave my house at 5:45 and then I come back at 6:15. Then I study for CDS or FCAT for around an hour or half an hour, an hour or 1.5 hours. Then in the morning 7:30 I start helping my mother and father, as we all are bounded by our work and days. So I help my mother in cooking the breakfast, and then we all have morning tea all together. Also, my brother leaves early at 7:30, so we also have to pack his lunch. So it is my duty to pack his lunch and make his lunch. So I prepare his lunch, I pack it, and then when he goes, we have the morning tea. Me, my mother, and father. We all three enjoy our morning coffee and the breakfast. And 8:15, my mother starts cooking for the lunch. Then me and my father helps our mother by peeling off the vegetables and other chores of the house, like light dusting. So in order it will be easier for our house help to work further. So this happens, and by 10 my whole family members go to their respective work, and then at 10 I take bath, and till 10:45 I do this bathing and going to mandir. And then from 10:45 to 12 I study. It depends on the priority. If I have any scheduled exam of my college, I study with that, or if I have some pending work from the morning, I continue with that. Then from 12 my office starts. Then from 12 to 9 it is my office hours. So 1 hour I get in between for lunch break. So 2 to 3 I have my lunch. Then I continue with my office. Then in the evening as well I get 45 to 1 hour minute of break, wherein I cook dinner, because in our house the duties are being assigned to each and every member. So my duty is cooking the dinner and evening aarti. So within that time period I cook dinner as fast as possible, and then if I get extra time I go out, hang out with my friend Kritika. We go out for a ride, or for walking quite a few distance. Then I come back home. Then I continue my office till 9, and then after 9 me and my family spend time together having dinner, and then we get free by 10:15. And after that I go to my study area. There either I'll read novel or do journaling, or if there is some pending or prioritized exam which is around the corner, I'll study for that, and by 11:30 I go to bed.
So 11:30 to 5:30 sleeping is enough?
Yes, sir.
You don't go to college?
So I'm in my final year. So as my internship is also going on, if there is any on-campus placement exam held in college, that time they call us. Otherwise, there is no need to go to college in final year.
So this internship is part of your college curriculum, or you picked up a job separately?
So I picked up separately. They asked us to go for internships, but also our college provides few internships, but they are usually unpaid. So I went off campus. I applied in few startups, and I got into this. So currently I'm an intern.
Tell me how you got the job. What is the company doing? What is your specific role?
So I got the job via LinkedIn. So there was a post for hiring the interns as a business consultant, business AI automation specialist. So I applied for business AI automation specialist. Then they shortlisted the candidates on the basis of the resume, and then after that they had an interview. So I went through 2 interviews. One was the tech, and the second one was the HR round. I went through that, and then I got into the company. The company's name is Deniser. So it is a startup of Noida, wherein we provide every tech related IT services under one roof. The website development, the AI agents, and the app development. So these are our services which we provide. And so my work profile is as a business AI automation specialist, wherein I have to deal with clients. I have to work with AI agents, and also as it is a startup. So as an intern, there is no as such, you have to only work for AI agents. I also have to work for their websites development. I also have to contribute into business consultant profile. So overall, we have to, as an intern, we have to focus in every area. But on papers, I am business AI automation specialist.
So you have only Indian clients, or you have clients abroad also?
So we do have US clients, but I have never been in contact with them because they are the older clients. So my founder, my CEO, deals with them personally. And currently, I am dealing with Indian clients only.
And what is the remuneration you are getting?
So 15,000.
15,000.
Yes.
And what are you doing with the money?
So first of all, every month I invest in SIPs. So 4,000 to 5,000 goes into my SIPs. Then around 1,500 to 2,000 goes into my fuels. and because I have a pool of friends. Apart from this, I have a pool of friends, and also I am a foodie. So I save a bit amount in occasions like Diwali happened. So I gifted my friends small mini sos, and there are birthday parties. So for gift purposes. Also in like in a month, twice or thrice, I treat myself on the solo dates. So this is how my money goes.
But you seem to be a selfish person. Your parents have brought you up in this world and brought you to this stage. You don't like to gift anything to your parents?
No, sir, I do give. I currently bought this sling bag for my mother. So, so yeah, I invest in them. But whenever I try to invest, they say ki save karo, save karo, save karo. Why are you wasting money? So मैंने कहा, it's not wasting money. I'm just. It is just out of generosity. I'm your child after all. So they say ki no, just save your money. No need to gift. Our gift will be when you will become left in it.
But if one is having such a hectic schedule with no relaxation anytime, must be pretty taxing.
No, sir. 10 to 11:30 is a relaxing time for me where I do journaling. I read novels, and also during my office hours, as I enjoy working. So it is not hectic for me. I enjoy working. So for me, it is relaxing itself.
How do you pick up which book to read?
So I read fiction novels. So currently I am reading In the Name of God by Ravi Subramanian.
Okay. Alright, so let's continue and now talk about your family.
Yes, sir.
How many members are there? What does each one do? How do you take care of your family members, the responsibilities you undertake? What do you do for your sibling? What qualities do you think you inherit from your parents?
Sir, so I live in a nuclear family with my father, mother and my younger brother. My father is a journalist. He serves as a CEO in Swaraj Express News channel. My mother is a government mathematics teacher and at Kamla Nehru School, and my younger brother is in class 9 doing his schooling from St. Joseph Coed School, Bhopal. So we usually we all have a busy day. We go to office and schools respectively. So we get time to bond either in the morning or in the evening. So in the morning we spend time together, me, my mother and my father, by helping our mother out in cooking the lunch and all. Then till 10 we bond. We talk about what happened yesterday, what are the plans for today, like that we do. And then in the evening at 6 we all meet together again. So at 6 I or me or my mother prepare the evening tea or snacks. So that time we get some time to ask how the day went or what happened, like that. Then when I cook dinner, that time also we talk and we ask like how's your life, how is it going, or sharing any thoughts if any. So
But I'm sure Sundays must be an off day.
yes, sir, Sundays off day.
Then what is different?
So Sunday, our whole family is a maniac for saf safai, cleaning. So every Sunday we have this cleaning like Diwali festive. So we all do cleaning of the house, helping our house helps. Like if our maid is doing the brooming in the house, then we'll help her out. Ki okay, I'll give you water for washing the angan. So this is how we spend our Sunday. Like till 1 or 2 we do all these house chores. Then my mother is very much into movies. So we plan a movie afternoon or movie night. So we watch movies on Netflix, and or sometimes if there are plans of going out somewhere, then we plan for that. And also as on weekends we have something like we cook something junky or this chole
But
bhature.
tell me, as per what you have been telling me, you cook breakfast and you cook dinner.
Yeah.
Who cooks lunch?
I don't cook breakfast. I help my mother in cooking breakfast and lunch, like peeling off the vegetables. So I help her out. Cooking the dinner is totally into my hands, like that.
Do you cook routine or you try sometimes something new also?
So I try, but I think my Indian cuisine is far more better than any other cuisine. So most of the time I try to stick on Indian cuisine itself. And at night we usually go for dal chawal because that is our favorite food forever. So most of the time at night we go for dal chawal, or if sometimes we want any changes then we go for dalige khichdi. This is all of our favorite. So we keep on changing, but it totally is from Indian cuisine. If we want something like Chinese or Italian, we order it from Zomato or Swiggy.
Okay, people from North and Central India are more tea oriented than coffee oriented.
So I think they are tea oriented. If we speak of this Haryana, Punjab, they are very much into tea.
But you are very coffee oriented.
Yes, sir.
You are by the whole family or only you?
So only me.
Any specific reason? And what type of coffee?
So I love black coffee, and it's my choice. I love the taste of coffee more than tea. So I prefer coffee over tea. But I also go for tea. But my first preference is coffee only, black coffee.
Okay, so your preference is for coffee, your preference is also to join the defense and the army.
Yes, sir.
Why this preference? What is special about this service?
Sir, so I belong to a civilian family, and I still remember when I was in class 5, both the parents are very patriotic. So these 2 days, 15th of August and 26th January, we celebrate like a festival. So first thing we do on 26th January is watch the parade. So when I was in class 5 and my parents were watching 26th this parade, Republic Day parade. So that was the first time when I told my parents that I want to join defense. And I think that was the first time my parents were the most happiest ever. Okay, you want to join defense. And then eventually my passion for defense kept growing. Then I still remember 22nd June 2016. My father organized this event, Swaraj Shaurya Samman, where he invited the gallantry awardees. The living Paramveer Chakravarti, Subedar Major Bana Singh sir, then Yogendra Yadav sir, then Air Chief Marshal Pethiya sir, and Kirti Chakravarti, General Razdan sir as well. So that day on my birthday I felt so special. I heard their stories. I spent the whole evening with them, and the passion kept on growing. Then eventually I came into NCC, and then I realized that my personality, my choices totally aligns with the ethos of armed forces only. I'm made for it. So this is why I'm very passionate for army and defense.
Okay, for short service army, where will your training be done? What is the duration? What is going to be your first rank, and as you get promoted, what will be your subsequent ranks? The arms in which currently the women officers are not admissible, and which one would you like to opt for if you are given a choice?
So if I'll go through SSC Short Service Commission, then I'll go through my all training from OTA Gaya, and there I'll go through the 6 months of training period and then speaking of what all women are not allowed. So basically there are 3 different types of regiment: the fighting arms, the service, and the support arms. So in the fighting, which involves infantry, armored and mechanized, in these 3 regiments the women are not allowed. And my preference for the regiment would be artillery, which comes in combat support arms. So my first preference would be artillery.
Which is the main artillery gun?
Sir, INSAS.
INSAS is an artillery weapon?
Sorry sir, I'm not sure.
Okay, and 6 months training at OTA Gaya and you become an officer?
No sir, not 6 months.
Then?
So I think it's 11 months. Sorry.
Are you going technical?
Yes sir, but currently I didn't get into any SSB, so I have to wait for next 1 year again.
So just now you are not technical, you are going for a direct entry type.
Yes. Thanks.
So if you are going direct entry, then also you will be at Gaya only, or?
No, then I'll be in OTA Chennai.
Yeah, then if you're going to OPH Chennai, then how much time?
So 11 months only.
Okay. Your rank structure, who's presently Chief of Army Staff, what is the motto of the Army?
So currently the Chief of Army Staff is PDSM, ABSM General Upendra Dwivedi. He is the Chief of Army Staff, and so rank structure. Speaking of the rank structure for officers, right? So
Yeah.
so for officer it starts with lieutenant, then captain, major, then lieutenant colonel, brigadier, then major general, lieutenant general, and then field marshal.
Okay. Where is the training command situated? Army training command.
So it is in Shimla.
Shimla.
Yes, sir.
And the Southwestern command.
So it is in Jaipur, Rajasthan.
Okay. Any army exercise going on at the moment? If so, where?
So currently I'm not aware currently where it is going, but yes, there are many army exercise like the Malabar, which goes with USA, but currently I'm not aware of where and when it is going on. Currently I'm not aware.
How do you keep yourself current about what's happening in the country and the world?
So I read Times of India.
Update me on some important current and important issues from your perspective, 3 each.
So first one would be the Henley Index 2025 statistics, in which India bagged the 85th position, which is far more better than the earlier one. Speaking of what is Henley Index, so Henley Index, according to Henley Index, a country's passport, like suppose for India, there are 100 countries wherein there is no visa required or visa on arrival required. This is how Henley Index filters
Okay,
out. So,
next.
So second would be Dubai's RTA launched a new artificial intelligence and the VX2 system in their traffic areas and their vehicles, and India is looking forward to have that technology. Reason being, currently apparently Dubai has seen 37% of less traffic in Dubai, so India is looking forward for it. So third could be there's world's largest safari being made in Haryana at 10,000 acres of land, and it has been approved by the Ministry Haryana government. And so fourth would be the Venezuela's Nobel Prize winner Makoda asked for the voice of Indian democracy for their country. And so next would be
Talk about India.
yes sir. And so next would be
What about forthcoming elections?
yes sir, one more. The initiative of Apna Ghar, which is being taken by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas for the truck drivers while driving on the highways, they feel fatigue. So this is a new initiative which is being taken by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas.
Okay, lately, President Mr. Donald Trump of America has been claiming, that, India should not be buying crude oil from Russia. What is the latest on that?
So the reason why Mr. Donald Trump claimed that India should not be buying crude oil from Russia is because of the Russia and Ukraine war. They say that buying the cheaper oil from Russia would finance Russia for the war between Ukraine and Russia. So because of
Agreed. That point I have agreed. My point is, what is the latest? Have we stopped buying? Are we likely to stop buying? What is the latest?
No, sir, we will not be stopping because of our earlier good relations with Russia. Russia is basically our friend, and in geopolitics, I think India's most trusted and the bestest friend is Russia. So we can't be going through the bag of Russia. So we'll be buying.
Okay. From your own assessment, what do you think are your assets or your strong points and some areas you can improve or develop? What are those areas and what are you doing for the development?
So speaking of my strengths and my assets, so I feel I'm very curious to know new technology, new things which are going around. So second would be my adaptability with my adaptability and grasping new things. Like I have good grasping power. The third could be I can be friend with anyone, and I can the extrovert nature of mine is one of my asset. And so the something which I am working upon is enhancing more knowledge of mine, because I feel I need to work more, and like the world is quite large and I am only 20% there. I have to work more to achieve.
Okay. For some reason, if you don't get recommended in this SSB,
So I will get recommended.
how can you be so sure?
So because I trust my instincts, and I also trust on my hard work and my consistency.
I agree, but at the end of the day, it is the performance which matters.
So I believe till now my performance has been, the graph has increased, and this time I think I am at the top of that graph. From the X and Y axis, I am at the top, so I think I will get recommended.
Okay. For some reason, let's say, God forbid, these are demonstrated performances. For some reason, it went down somewhere and you don't get recommended, then what will you do?
So then I have various plans, like the sub parts of my plan A, which is plan A is my defense. Then its sub part would be CATF, and then the state exams, the MPPSC, the UPPSC. I could give that.
No more chances for your defense APCAT and CDF?
So that will be there forever, yes.
Okay. Right, with that, we have finished. And in case you have any questions, you can ask.
No, sir.
Okay, Arkja, with that, we finished. So now I'll give you a debrief, and after that, if you have any questions, you can ask. So first, we started off with the MCC. You have a reasonable knowledge. Generally, these are the type of things you would be asked to cover up, and it gave a good opening, so it built up your confidence well. But the size of the bullet cannot be 0.22 mm. How much is a millimeter? Show me like this. Between two fingers. Can the bullet be 0.22 of that?
So it is the caliber.
Yeah, so caliber, was the bullet so tiny and so thin?
No, sir.
So can it be millimeter? I'm not saying it is not the caliber, but I'm saying that it is 0.22 millimeter, centimeter, inches, what is it?
So it is 0.2 mm.
It can't be 0.2 mm. Mm is this much. You have seen that bullet is about this thick.
No, sir.
So how can it be 0.2 mm? Okay, it has to be in inches. Then also you must know about the target details, the different type of firing, you have application and grouping. Okay, distance you told me, then the circles, what are they called, what are their names, those little more add up to the details. Your marks as they stand, they cannot be changed, they are consistent, but they can't be called that they are on the higher side, because these days 90s, mid-90s is something which is supposed to be somewhat talking about. Now, this first answer of I cannot decide which is my favorite subject is not acceptable. Your mind should be able to discriminate. You can like all your subjects, but amongst them I would say that whatever you like was something which fascinated me more, or I was more interested in. You have to decide on one subject. Then you have to give reasons. Okay, so let's say if you say maths, then you should be telling that it is something which is logical, you enjoy solving problems, it helps you with competitive exams, it helps you with solving equations in other subjects as well, it is something you use in day-to-day activities, so there are reasons for it. Okay. Similarly, your teacher, because she taught something like your mother, and she brought up your this thing, that's good. Your method of teaching was quite nice, compatible with what was your mother's way of teaching. But in addition to that, you have to look for other reasons as well. Okay, so whether you like her promptness, whether you like her motivating factors, whether you like her care for the weaker students, whether you like her, say, approachability, you could meet her to clear your doubts, or whether you could consult her for your personal issues as well. So you need to add a couple of these things. So these are things that go for the teacher. So whether it is your maths teacher or the other teacher, you have to think of the appropriate reasons. Coming to your friends, again we have common interest and things like that does not signify unless you clarify. And if somebody is your acquaintance or friend or lives near you or has studied with you from KG or from 5th, it doesn't matter. What is good about that person? You must be able to bring out. Like when I asked you, what do your friends think about you? You said that you are fun-loving, or you are a very helpful type of person, you are inquisitive. They told you so many things. Similarly, about your friends, you should be also talking in these terms over and above that. If you have a longish association and there is somebody in the vicinity, so obviously approachability is more, meeting time is more. But the other factors, whether that person is also friendly, good in academics, good in sports, or also lively like you, or adventurous, or very friendly type of person. So those type of things, again for them also you will be bringing out. If you have common interest, then you must specify. We have common interest, both want to join the defense, both like to do skipping, whatever the reasons are, wherever you say, you must always amplify, don't leave gaps. Then we come to your own qualities. That was well covered. They think good about you. The sad part is they think better than what you think of yourself. So I'm quite disappointed with that point. I'll come to that later. Your routine is okay, but I still feel there is a more required towards your physical fitness. You must be knowing yourself better, so that you need to look into. Family part was appropriately covered. This business of defense and training, I don't know how you started off, and then you created confusion, but you recovered finally by going to OTA, and of course you knew about the other details of combat arms not being permissible. And now when you say artillery, it's something which you want to join, you are passionate about, then you must know about artillery. Okay, INSAS is a rifle which is used by the infantry. The howitzers and the L-70, these are the guns which are the artillery guns. So whatever is your passion, you must be updated on yourself. Okay, so those things you need to power up and update. Then if we talk about exercises and all, that's a plus point. These days there is an army exercise going on in the desert, in the Jaisalmer area. So if you are reading the newspaper regularly, then you should have been. Okay, if you are watching TV or hearing from friends, I would have let you off. But if you are reading newspaper and you are a defense aspirant, this is an important thing. Okay, even on your TV they keep showing that the defense minister has gone, he's watching all these exercises, and there's a big exercise going on. Okay, general awareness, we've said okay, but again now, yesterday what had happened, Mr. Donald Trump has put some embargoes on two companies, and Reliance Petroleum and I think one or two more Indian companies were buying from those companies. So probably from November onwards, they will not be able to purchase oil. So that will affect. So whatever Mr. Donald Trump is saying, if you are not listening, he started putting embargoes, and now the procurement of crude oil from November will start going down. So read appropriately. Okay. your strong points, you are adaptable, you are friendly, and you are curious, but your friends scored much more points. Hmm. So those were the strong points. Those all should have been part of it. And at the end of the day, it is also important to think and call yourself to be and feel yourself to be a responsible person. You're doing enough for the family. You've got NCC and other things included. You should also be a responsible type of person. Okay, improving more logic is fine, but I personally feel that from our discussion, there is a need for shaping up your physical part. If you feel so, then you must bring it out, saying that, sir, I need to be more fit physically, and for that, what are you doing? You should be bringing out. Okay. If not recommended, well, it's a good thing. What I told you is that you are confident you will be. Why I asked you, so you can say I prepared well and performed well. So these are the two things which give you that confidence it will be. But do not show overconfidence. If he repeats no for some reason, then you said, no sir, I will not. Then he says again, then you say, no sir, I am sure I will be. So if he insists that okay for some reason, because we are more interested in finding out your motivation, that is, if you are not recommended, will you be re-attempting for service by way of AFCAT and CDS? And then what are your alternate goals? The alternate goals, like I said, will also be of a higher level. So we have to check that. So if there is a question where it is asked more recommended, then you should be able to say, okay sir, then in that case, since this is my passion, like I mentioned, I would be appearing for my AFCAT and CDS, for which during my routine I brought out that I am preparing. I'll appear for those exams, come back and go and join the, and in the meanwhile I would have finished my BTech. I would also be eligible for the technical entry. Okay. So with that, I have finished with my rundown. If there are any questions which you feel require clarification, you can ask.
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Any
Sure.
offline? Online, any
So
questions?
your body language is okay, your communication is okay, other things are okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Jain, sir.
Then
हाँ भाई, कोई क्वेश्चन पूछेगा ऑनलाइन? ऑनलाइन एनी क्वेश्चंस? ऑफलाइन? पूछो.
So I have a question.
हाँ बोलो. कम. अपना नाम बताओ, शुरू हो जाओ.
Jai Hind, sir. So I'm Khushi Singh. So I just wanted
Yeah.
to ask, as soon as I completed my class 12, I started preparing for civil services. And all 4 years of graduation, I gave it to civil services. So if in case
Okay.
interviewer asked me that you were preparing for civil services, then why should we select you in defense? Why you were in defense?
he will not, if he asks me, he will ask you.
Yes, sir.
Because if your motivation is joining the IAS and the civil services, then are you looking at just as an alternate goal, and have you appeared for your civil services exams and not cleared?
So I was always
So-
interested in defense sector, but because my marks were not good, as I couldn't join Air Force, Air Force branch. So I decided to appear for civil services, and for 4 years I prepared only for civil services. And now,
But if that was the case, your answer should have begun like that. You started off saying that I was keen for civil services. You did not mention about defense. When I pushed this point inside, then you started saying my marks were not there, otherwise I would have joined defense. So if that defense was your passion, then you should have mentioned in the beginning itself that, sir, I was keen on defense. But then you should know that if you are not getting enough defense to clear marks to get defense, then you think it will be easy for you to clear IS?
so it will be because I have given that much of time and energy to it. So my basic question is basically, should I mention that I am preparing for civil service, or I should not mention? I should mention only for defense services.
You see, if you are preparing for defense, you can keep it to defense, and when he is asking about your alternate goals, then you can put it to ISR, or you can put them simultaneously. That I has fascination for defense, but I was also looking for an alternate career, which was the civil services. Therefore, I've been preparing both simultaneously, and that is my alternate goal. In case I don't make it with defense, I would be trying to enter the civil services.
Thank you so much, sir.
Any other question?
Sir, I want to ask you a question.
मेरे से मत पूछा करो क्वेश्चन इंटरव्यू ऑफिसर के, जब इंटरव्यू ऑफिसर के सामने आप लोग पूछते नहीं विद सो मच एक्सपीरियंस.
Sir, may I ask you a question, sir?
नाम बोलो अपना.
Please go ahead.
Sir, Harsh Chaudhary.
Yeah, Harsh.
Sir, I was asking that the passionate for defense service arise after graduation, sir. So when they ask about why you have not opted for the NDA option, so what will be the appropriate answer for that, sir?
You remember in the beginning I told you that there is no made-up answer. And how come that suddenly after graduation you woke up and thought that I should join defense? Where are you staying? Have you been in an environment where you see defense people, or people in your class appearing for NDA? Did you see some people joining NDA, coming back, seeing the change in them? Did you see any of those things? Then the motivation should have come at an earlier stage. Suddenly getting this type of thing, more inclined towards an alternate career. But if you can justify you didn't have the opportunity, you didn't have the knowledge, then it will be a different.
सर ओपनली ऐसा कह सकते हैं कि सर मेरे को लैक ऑफ नॉलेज थी, मतलब तो इसलिए नहीं एनडीए दिया था.
No. You see, the point is lack of knowledge is, that's what I'm trying to say. You may be having lack of knowledge. I asked you, did anybody from your class appear for NDA?
Yes, sir, some of them.
If some of them appeared, then you should have been inquisitive. भाई तुम कहाँ जा रहे हो, कैसे जा रहे हो, इसके आगे क्या होगा, तुम अफसर बनोगे, क्या होगा?
Okay.
So this lack of knowledge is not a good thing.
Okay, any other
And you
question?
had the opportunity to see these things happening, so you should have been inquisitive and curious to find out if you were having a passion. Also, you watch movies and all, you know. So sometimes when you see these movies and all, that itself becomes a little source of motivation, and you start finding out what's happening.
Which college are you in, Harsh?
Sir, I am in LNCT right now. Sir, I recently graduated this year.
NCC लिया आपने?
No, sir, I haven't opted for NCC. No.
Any other question? और मौसम? इतनी लेट क्यों उठ रहे हो? आपका क्या क्वेश्चन है?
मैंने डिस्टेंस से ग्रेजुएशन किया था, तो सर उसके मतलब फॉलो अप क्वेश्चंस वगैरह आप
कोई क्वेश्चन आंसर तो तुम्हें करना है यार, सर थोड़ी आंसर देंगे तुम्हें. डिस्टेंस से क्यों किया है वो आपको पता होगा ना. तब
Jain sir.
Then,
Sir, actually from childhood itself I was I was very good in studies, and like I'm a multitasker. I was into sports, extracurricular activities and everything. Means I'm having a good achievement. But after 10th, means one blunder means what I'm realizing now that I have taken commerce, because at that point of time the only focus is that I want to join Air Force, and I have only checked that in Air Force there is only 2 vacancies in in accounts branch. And means after now I am realizing it. So if in chance if the interviewer asks me that if you are having any regrets, so this is my personal regret that I am having. So can I mention it, or should I just ignore it?
saying what?
Sir,
What would you mention?
sir, that I have taken commerce after 10th.
No, what was the aim of taking commerce? That is more important.
Sir, actually from 6th itself, means I was 7 years in AFA itself, as my father was posted there. So from childhood I want to join Air Force, but not into flying
Agreed.
grounds.
I'm not denying the fact, but if you wanted to join the Air Force, in what capacity did you want to join? Did you want to become a pilot? Did you want to become an Adam officer? Did you want to become a logistics or accounts officer?
So sir, at that point of time I only want to join Air Force in any branch.
Okay, so then you took up commerce, so that commerce still gives you an option to join defense and the Air Force.
Yes sir, means right now what I am realizing, like the vacancy is only 2. So for example, I have seen some of my seniors from last 2 time I am clearing FCAT, but my scores are just like 3 or 4 marks above the normal cutoff. So if I want to go in accounts branch, it has been said that you require like 180 plus to get into the final merit. So means I am right now realizing that if I would have taken like science.
Anyway, you can't undo what you. So what you need to do is you need to work hard and improve your written score. That is what you can do, and that is what you should be doing.
But your SSB marks are much more than your written marks. Okay.
Okay.
So don't worry at all. You will, if you are recommended, you will do well. You will get into merit. Well done.
Thank you, sir. Jai Hind, sir.
Okay, then.
Jai Hind, sir.
Then.
Sir, just after 12th, I went out to Delhi to prepare for civil services, and for that I have opted for a distance course in my college. So I don't have any extracurricular activities to be participating into college. So what would that make?
Okay, once you are not in college, you are in a distant education, and you are preparing. So where is the facility available?
With the coaching
There is no facility. If there is no facility, then how can you participate? But you could be interested in something. Okay, like you could be interested in cricket, or you could be interested in football. So if you are interested in something, then at least have the basic knowledge of that. Okay, let's say if it is cricket, then you should know what's happening around, who is your favorite cricketer. If you are talking about football, what are generally the dimensions? Do you have a favorite footballer? Who is he? Why do you like him? So if you are interested in something, keep yourself updated on that. If you have not had the opportunity, then you are not penalized for not.
Especially when you are a Sainik school boy, you should be interested in games. So,
Thank you, sir.
so any other? Online? So thank you very much, sir. Boys and girls, please say thank you to sir. Thank you, sir. Online says thank
All
you.
the best. God bless you all.
And sir, the Arkja is okay?
Thank you, sir. Jai Hind.